This morning I woke up early. I felt like I was so prepared for the weekend to meal prep. I ordered my groceries. I picked out my recipes before 8 a.m., right? I'm like, oh yeah. We're gonna go forward like this. You can have your hands down, and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna go forward, then we're gonna go back. We're just warming up our hips. So anyways, you guys, I ordered my groceries. I picked out my meals. I go outside to bring my groceries in before the live workout. And there's no groceries, even though it says delivered. Out of breath. So I'm like, they had to just put it at my neighbor's house, right? Like that happens all the time. We're in like a townhouse. They're all kind of connected. Forward and back. I hope you can see fully what I'm doing here. We're in a lunge position on the ground. We can have our hands here if you want. Sometimes I just lift mine up so you can see what I'm doing. Forward and back. Anyway, groceries weren't at my neighbor's house. Then I was like, you know what? It had to be a townhouse, like close to my my house. Like they probably just put it at like some people, sometimes the GPS takes people to the wrong house. It has to be that house they take people to. The next one over. I get in my car. It's like 20 minutes before the live workout. Let's just get all the way up. Standing like this. Side to side. We're just going to do 10. We're just warming up. I go all the way to drive in my car, trying to find my groceries. They're not anywhere. And I was like, you know what? I got to get home and do this live workout. So then I had to call all the things, right? But that's life. I don't really expect much else out of life because these are people that are doing these things, and people aren't perfect, right? GPS isn't perfect. Technology is not perfect. Let's do 5 more the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's get shoulder width apart and reach. So when things happen in life, we can either just totally let things throw us off track. Oh my God, I was so prepared for the day and now my groceries aren't here and the day's ruined. Or we can just fix the problem and keep it moving, right? We can't let little things ruin our day. Couple more stretches, really deep. Really, really deep. Oh, that feels good. Especially after you've been laying in that bed all night. I feel like my neck was like, oh, a little tight. Legs are wider. We're going to bring one hand down to one foot, other arm up. 3, 2, 1. Slowly make your way to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's get on the ground and just do a couple stretches here. I got to stop talking because I'm getting out of breath. Let's just point our toes, bring them back. Point our toes, bring them back. But that life's always going to be happening. And I deal with this with so many clients where there's always things coming up, right? There's hurricanes. Some people are in school. Some people have full-time jobs. Some people are looking for jobs. There's always going to be holidays are coming up, New Year's coming up, New Year's resolutions. Life's always happening. We have to make health and fitness a priority no matter what. I mean, say you don't. Say you choose to just say screw it and you don't do anything for your health and fitness. Then I feel like you have less coping skills. All right. Is there anything else I want us to do to warm up? Yes, I do. One more thing. If you want to hold on to something, you can hold on to like a chair. You can hold on to the wall. If you need something to hold on to, up and out 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another good hip opening exercise to do before a workout. These are somewhere in the program. I don't remember what week, but I do show you these. I think that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're gonna start. Let's just get right into the crazy stuff, okay? If you don't want to use dumbbells, you can do this with no weight. I'm gonna try to move my mat a little bit. We're gonna do lunges. Let's try to get some of the hardest things over with. These are tough. Okay. What we're gonna do is just static lunges. So get one leg here, one leg here. If you're super off balance, like I was just holding that chair, you can hold on to a chair. You can hold on to the wall. Let's go up and down. One, you're like, shut up, just start the workout. You've been warming up for like 30 minutes now. I think that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, switch sides. 1, today's gonna be tough. 2, I'm already sweating. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. I know a couple of my clients have ankle problems. If you can't do your foot like this on your toes while we're doing those, you could do the lateral lunges instead, where your feet are flat. Whew. Okay. Quick water break. Take a second to breathe. Let's take 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're getting the hardest stuff done first. Then we can relax. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm breathing heavy. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm happy to be doing this workout with you guys, honestly. Okay, other side, as I'm catching my breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After we finish this set, we only have one more. Good news. 7, 8, 9, 10. I haven't done those in a couple weeks, I'm going to be honest. I've been taking it a little easy just because I was in a lot of kidney pain, like from Halloween on, and it's gotten a lot better the last few days. I did a tiny workout yesterday. I was like, you know what, we should just do legs today. Get right back into it. This might be one of my last workouts before my surgery. I'm getting a stent in my kidney Friday morning. I should be able to answer clients by Sunday. I have my employee that will be answering Friday and Saturday. The best way to message me during Friday and Saturday or message my employee while I'm getting surgery is Facebook Messenger. Whew, because if you text me, that's not going to be, I won't be able to get back to you right away. One more set. I'm not worried about the surgery at all. I'm just ready to get it over with, to be honest. I feel like my mind just gets like that, even with dental work. I'm like, let's just get it over with. No point in being anxious, just get it done. Let's take a few deep breaths. Deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. We only got one more set. Let's do it. I am sweating like a pig and we're on our first exercise. That's embarrassing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Today's check-ins for online clients. If you're a client, send your pictures, send your weight. Each week in the app, there's a check-ins module that explains to you how the check-ins work. Also, you get an email every Saturday to remind you. So it's in the app, you get an email. I text you if you don't do it. I mean, you get lots of reminders. Let's go, last leg, last set. 1, 2, 3, we're gonna do sumo squats after this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do so many calls with so many ladies every week, you guys, that I get to really see how a lot of females' minds work, the mindset people have with money, with what they spend money on. Are you guys not breathing heavy? Is this just me? Am I the only one dying? It can't just be me. Even someone I just talked to. They eat out all the time. They've tried different weight loss pills. They tried Wegovy. They tried something else. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. One I hadn't heard of, which surprises me because Optivia, Herbalife, Thrive, Wegovy, Ozempic, Majorno, Metformin. I feel like I've heard of a lot of things. Whew! 5, 4, we're about to start. 3, 2, 1. If you don't have this, no problem. Take your weight, hold it like this. You're just gonna hold it down the entire time. Okay, let's go. I'm using this. You can use a dumbbell up and down. 10, 9, 8, these are much easier. 7, 6, at least in my head they are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, this particular person, I would never say someone's name, so I don't want you guys to think I come in here talking about people or something. I would never say someone's name. But this is literally so many women I talk to that I could even just say it generically. They get on these medications. They lose 20, 30, 40 pounds. That sounds great, right? But like I always say, I always look at the back end. I always look at the future. The second this person, as I'm out of breath and dying, I just need to shut up so I can catch my breath. The second they got off the meds, they gained all the way back. All right, 10 seconds, then we're gonna do the next one. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tell me to stop talking so I can catch my breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I really feel that in my butt. Wow. And I thought I wasn't going to have to take a shower right after this. I'm going to try to sneak one in. We only got one more set of those. Everything we're pretty much doing today, we'll do 3 sets of 10. I really stay at 3 sets of 10 pretty consistently. Because another way you can do progressive overload without changing reps or sets is just going up in weight. You can stay at the same reps and sets and go up in weight. But I do it a different way in my program because it's like a little easier that way. I stopped drinking kombucha for a few days because when I was in pain, and that kidney pain, oh my God, I really feel that in my butt, even just sitting that down. Whew, 5 seconds and we'll start the last set. They put me on like Celebrex, and it says with that medication not to have alcohol, even though that's not considered an alcohol drink. It's fermented tea, so there's probably like 0.002%, and I got nervous drinking it. Anyway, not taking that medication anymore. Last set. Tell me you guys are sweating. Just tell me that so I don't feel bad about how much I sweat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we can set that down. I'm gonna bring you guys down a little bit because we are gonna do a core workout. Let's do an easy one. Let's do bird dog. Kind of recover from those last 2 exercises, right? Whew. But I've been working a ton just because with this surgery, I kind of wanted to relax a little bit after and not have to take phone calls. 9 new ladies have started the program in the last 2 weeks. Normally I sign up 10 to 12 a month. So I was really trying to sign up like 12 before my surgery. Okay, the way bird dog is, let me put this at an angle. This is a good exercise if you have any diastasis recti, which I feel like I always say it wrong. It's pretty low impact on your core. It's also good if you have scoliosis. Okay, so let me show you from this angle. We're doing the opposite hand and the opposite leg, out and then in to touch. Out and then in. We'll do 10 and then we'll switch. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Opposite hand to opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's take a little break. That's going to be our cool down thing before the next hard exercise that we do. How does that sound? It sounds good to me. And you know what? Normally I am such a holiday girl. Like, I live for the holidays. I look forward to this time of year all year long. And then when it's like not the holidays, I'm depressed. But this year, I'm like not in the holiday spirit, which is so weird because I think I'm gonna start Elf on the Shelf, so I am gonna do that. I have my tree right here, but we haven't even decorated it. Like last year, November 1st, the tree was up and decorated. So I think just like the only thing I can think of is like getting the surgery done. And like once I get past that and like recover a little bit, I'll get in the spirit. But I think that's why, if I had to guess. Bird dog, we're doing it again, 10 times each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's easy to come up with excuses, and like I know it might offend people when I say excuses because they seem like valid reasons. especially in our own head, right? When we rationalize things, let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even like with me having this surgery, the second I found out about my kidney, I could have been like, I'm just not going to work out at all, right? I'll just rest until my surgery. And that's what I talk to people. They'll be like, I have a vacation coming up. I'm not going to start till after. The holidays are coming up. I'm not going to start till after. I have a surgery coming up. You know, and if you're in like severe pain or something, I'm not going to tell you to work out. But working out is really only half of the weight loss journey, the health journey. If you need to lose 50, 60, 100 pounds, it's really all about nutrition. The workouts are just going to help you tone up and stay strong and healthy, prevent osteoporosis. But like nutrition is 1,000% of it. So it's easy to say holidays or travel or this and that. Let's do the other leg. 2, 3, last set of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm glad we cooled down a little bit because I was gonna die. But you need a plan that's gonna work no matter where you are, no matter if you're traveling, no matter if you're going to a friend's house, no matter if you eat out a lot, no matter if you work a lot. We're gonna do deadlift next, which is a tricky one. But we're gonna do it anyway because you need to learn. All right, at least I caught my breath. Let's lift this up a little bit so you can see. Okay, I'm gonna show you with dumbbells, but I'm not actually gonna use dumbbells. But I'm gonna show you how to do it first. Okay, you grab your dumbbells. Okay, the most important, the whole move is really just pushing your butt back, bringing your butt forward. Your knees bend slightly. Your weights are not out here, they're close to your body, and your back is staying straight, okay? And you want to keep your head down for the most part. That's how the form is. That was a quick overview. I'm going to use this, but you can use the weights. If you use the weights, I almost like to keep them to the side. I don't have them in the front. I almost keep it to the side here. All right, let's go. 3 sets of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. And I know, I even just had someone sign up that's in their 70s. And I've worked with ladies in their 90s. I've worked with people on dialysis. I mean, I've worked with special needs. So honestly, at the end of the day, no matter what your situation is, even if you have to do your workouts seated, it's better than not working out. It's better than not having the strength as you get older. Even a client the other day said their mom wasn't healthy, spent the last 10 years of their life in the nursing home, basically just miserable existence last 10 years. I'm like, I definitely don't want that for me. I have a son, I want to be healthy for him. All right, next set before I ramble on for freaking ever. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, focus on pushing that butt back. 5, and then bringing it back in, squeeze. Squeeze. That was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more set of those. Hey, those aren't as bad as the other ones, but honestly, could probably be doing a little heavier. I'm just trying to take it a tiny bit easy, but go a little harder at the same time. And another thing I think about, it's like we only have one body, one life. I don't want to feel like crap in my clothes. I don't want to feel like crap when I take my clothes off. When I look in the mirror, I don't want to avoid the mirror. And it's not like I was fit my whole life. I really got into fitness heavily in the last 6 years, 7 years. One more set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're getting on the ground. I think you guys can still see me here. I'm not recording it on another device today because I was like, honestly, it's not going to be as good a quality when I upload it, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to do Russian twist. If you're just starting, you can keep your feet on the ground. You're going to take the weight, go side to side. You could take it a step farther, lift one leg. You can lift both legs if you're more advanced. We're gonna do 2 sets of 20. All right, let's get right into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I'm regretting the 20, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew! And if you're a soda drinker, like you guys, I used to eat so bad. I used to drink soda. I love Dr. Pepper. I love Cherry Coke. If it wasn't terrible for you, I would still drink it. But kombucha is such a nice substitute. I feel like people either love it or they hate it. It's like an acquired taste. I'm like, if you can drink beer, you can drink kombucha. It's like beer is an acquired taste too. I actually don't drink it all, but just giving you an example. Whew! 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think we were only doing 2 sets of 20 of those. So we're gonna get back up. We're gonna catch our breath. We're gonna do goblet squats. Okay? We only got another 10 minutes of the exercise, 5 minutes of stretching. We can do this. Another thing I'm so glad I did recently is sticking to my boundaries. And I feel like even in this program, if you start eating healthy, people do this all the time where they're like, you can have one piece of cake. Oh, you're on a diet again, or just come to McDonald's with me. It doesn't hurt to have it once. Like, people will try to bring you down to their level, right? They don't understand how you're so disciplined. For this next one, we're holding a weight on our chest. We are squatting down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. And I feel like my boundaries were tested recently, even just with dating, especially because I'm sober, and I feel like in dating, it's like very normal to, let's just go out for a drink first. Let's go to dinner and drinks. Like it's an easy way to kind of relax, not be so nervous to have alcohol. And the guy I was dating, like he drank, and I'm like, whatever, you know, everybody drinks, except me. And I don't think he really understood sobriety much. He was like, you don't need to listen to your addiction specialist, like you don't have to listen to doctors, like trying to convince me that at this point I would be okay to drink, and I already know me. Like if you don't know, I used to be like a vicious drug addict. When I found out I was pregnant, I got sober. Whew. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even if someone doesn't understand why your boundaries are what they are, maybe someone doesn't understand why you meal prep and bring it to work, why you bring healthy snacks with you everywhere, why you prioritize exercise over something else that's not as healthy or rewarding. Just because they don't understand it doesn't mean you have to quit doing you or like sink down to their level. That's one thing I'm really glad I stuck with my boundaries, because they can be tested like easily every day. The whole world we live in, everybody for the most part drinks. But I don't really think about it because it's not in my house. I don't hang out with a lot of people. I'm kind of an introvert. Whew. You guys are killing me today. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm proud of myself for getting back out there. 5, 6, even if it ended the way I didn't really want it to. 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's take a second to just breathe, and then we're going to do another core exercise. I'm going to show you 2 ways to do the core exercise. We'll either do alternate arm to alternate leg lift, or just leg lifts. Leg lifts are a lot of pressure on your stomach. If you're able to do leg lifts, it means you have a lot of core strength. But if you can't do them, what you don't want to do is push your stomach muscles to do something that you're not ready for. So don't do that. Listen to your body. There's a whole video in my program about listening to your body. I don't want you to work out when you're sick. I don't want you to work out if you're injured. Whew. If your kids had you up all night, prioritize sleep over everything. All right. Let me show you. Alternate arm, opposite arm to opposite leg. Oops, my arm's not going back all the way. Let's see if I can get a little closer. So you'll be going like this. Bring your shoulder up off the ground. So it's like a half crunch. Okay, the other one, your legs are just going straight up. The back of my head is literally drenched in sweat. Okay, taking this clip out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I always sit on my hands because I feel like it makes it easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And honestly, another thing I want to say, but you're probably still like, shut up, you talk too much, is food is like any other addiction. You know, you eat food because it lights up a certain part of your brain, it makes you feel good temporarily. But it's the same thing with me, like with addiction. I did drugs because it lit up a part of my brain that made me feel good temporarily. And then after it wears off, you feel like crap, you want more. And it's a vicious cycle. And I highly recommend like going to meetings. I know some people might think that's cheesy, but I went to 12-step meetings. That really helped me in the beginning. I don't really go anymore much. I'll listen to online ones sometimes. All right, next step. Because the way to recovery is really just, in my opinion, you know, everyone goes to recovery differently. Mine is one day at a time. 5, every day is a new day. 6, if you screwed up yesterday, it's okay. 7, today's a new day. 8, 9, 10. We can't change what happened yesterday. If we messed up yesterday, we can only start off today fresh and make good choices today. And sometimes even 1 minute at a time. And always thinking things through. This is why I try to tell people, because it's what helped me. You know, if anyone else has a better analogy, by all means share it. But like if I think it through, like if I have alcohol, I'll probably get addicted to drugs, I'll probably lose my son. Like I always play the tape through, they say, think it through. Same thing with foods. Like how are you gonna feel after you eat 22 pieces of chocolate or a Big Mac at McDonald's? You gotta think things through. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I guarantee you, you practice it in other areas and you don't even know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're married, you know, maybe you think, oh, if I cheat on my husband, what effect is that going to have on my life, on my marriage, on myself? If I don't show up to work, what effect is that going to have on my finances? Like, there's got to be areas that you're already thinking things through. All right, should I torture us with one more exercise or not? We got 1 minute. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do 20 lateral lunges, then we're going to stretch. You see how sweaty I am? Jeez. All right, let's go, because we're supposed to start stretching at 11:40. Legs are wide, weight is on our chest. We're doing 20, then we're gonna stretch. Let's just bang these out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, this was a terrible idea, 15, 16, 17, almost done, 18, 19, last one, 20, great freaking job. You know what? A lot of times I don't feel like working out, if I'm just being honest. But after you're done, oh my gosh, doesn't that feel so good? Knowing we did that. Okay. I was gonna say something else about thinking stuff through, but I can't even remember what it was. It's the same thing with even the workouts or eating healthy. How do you feel after you clean your house or you clean your car out? You feel accomplished. When you get in the car the next morning, it's a full tank of gas. It's totally vacuumed and cleaned out. You're like, damn, I'm so glad I did that. Heck yeah. I would say cuss words, but Sometimes people watch this with their kids. Same thing when I meal prep. I'm not like, oh man, I can't believe I meal prep. That was dumb. Like, yeah, I'm so glad I meal prepped. Do not want to make dinner every night this week. Now all I have to do is hit the microwave. Same thing with a workout. I'm never like, oh man, why did I work out? That was so dumb. I'm always like, oh, that felt great. I'm so glad I worked out. So it's just always thinking things through. It's just being an adult, having to think things through. We got our feet together, stretching our inner thighs. Can finally breathe. Whew. Let's put one leg in front, one leg behind, lean back. One thing I want to work on this week, you guys, is less screen time. Because my job is like on the phone, on the computer, I feel like I justify being on there a lot more. And it's just, I want to practice just using it for work and nothing else, because again, when you think it through, what productive comes out of scrolling? What productive comes out of me just watching reels for 2 hours at night? Like, what did I get out of that? I mean, normally I'll watch educational ones, but still, I mean, it would have been better if I just read a book on that topic. It's addicting, and I feel like no one talks about it. Like, that's just as addicting, if not more addicting, than drugs. Put one leg like this. Other leg is going straight back. We're going to roll on top of this foot, and we're going to hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Almost done. Other leg like this. Opposite leg going back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope that every single week you want to be a better person, you want to make your life easier, you want to be a better mom, you want to be a better employee, or maybe you don't care about being an employee, but you know, our kids, our being a mom. Let's just stretch our arms real quick. Even just little things. Starting to eat healthy, getting our kids to eat healthier. Being present with our kids, putting our phone away. That's been like a big thing with me and my son. Trying to be intentional about quality time. Put our arm behind our head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, you guys. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week.